Albert Einstein once said, "I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones." Science says that we must act now to save our planet. But are we truly working to save it, or merely patching together holes and passing the problem on to the future generations? In effect, climate policy asks the present to sacrifice for the future. When it comes to climate change, the worst effects will be felt years after many people today are long gone. From a self-centered perspective, that makes strict climate policy the basic equivalent of saving for retirement you know you'll never live to see. And so, we move down and grow into the abandoned spaces the past has left us. With the overpopulated tubes and proposals of underground cycling paths, are we to live our future refined to the tunnels? Is our true future the creation of underground cities that refute the need for a population to ever come up for air?
In the late stages of the Second World War, one of the underground safe havens for thousands of people was an air raid shelter deep below Clapham High Street. And now, 70 years on, the network of tunnels are in use again, but for a very different purpose. Here in the south of the city, 100 feet below its busy streets, lies a new urban adventure. Growing underground is London's subterranean farm. It's an old air raid shelter that we converted using LED lights and hydroponics into a working commercial farm under central London, growing leafy greens and microherbs. It's a more environmentally friendly and cost-effective method because here we use hydroponics, which means there's no need for soil. Instead, we use wood-fired pulp until we can transfer the shoots to our shelving units below the banks of UV light. Our system uses 70% less water in comparison to traditional open-field farming methods, and it's a controlled environment with a constant temperature and a light regime that is very hard to replicate outdoors, so it negates the idea of seasonality. Our crops can be grown year-round, free from pesticides. Global farming is responsible for a third of the world's output of CO2. It's responsible for depletion of water resources and the use of mined phosphates. It just isn't a sustainable solution for the future. In London, for example, we're going to have an additional 2 million people in the next 10 years. We need to provide for that, and it's about making sure we have a food source that's from a new environment. It's really about utilising all of the space that we have down here. We saw an opportunity to create something new and essential to the growth of the farming industry in a carbon-neutral environment. It's sustainable produce that cuts down on food miles and brings food closer to the people who consume it. Yeah, I think you can look at the world and see problems, or you can see an opportunity. And the opportunity here at zero carbon food is to feed a growing population without increasing our carbon footprint. We bought some cheap hydroponic equipment and some lights from Finland, and then we started growing lettuce in a tunnel. This is really just the beginning because we can grow anywhere. And if this inspires people to do the same, then that's brilliant.
Is this honestly our future? Or resort into a life as a solitary rabbit munching through salad beneath a city that can no longer stand to house us or cope with the magnitude of our busy lives? Could Einstein have predicted that our future will be one where we grow backwards? Have we finally built so high that our only option is to scale back?